couldn't leave you out here alone.
That deserves a round of applause.
Hey, what the hell is that?
That's another notch for you.
Did I commit a crime in the middle of a war?
Don't you know? That's it. No mercy.
Priorities game, Jesus.
Are you okay? We're not.
Oh, I can't wait until I'm done with this spell.
You know who you're fighting, Sonny Jim?
I wish I knew what crime I committed.
Good defense. Now riposte.
Stopping me. Harry, you fool!
Well, you know, they're not the smartest group of people, dude. You guys kind of suck.
Stop.
Because you're letting me do this uncontested.
That one was a right.
Glad you got him.
Nice shot. Someone must be wincing under that mask. Elite soldiers, my ass. Have that.
Did we make it yet?
Stay alert. There'll be more coming. We have to...
Let me check the sword.
I'm afraid your property was irreparably damaged during the battle.
Which property? I don't own any houses in Barrowstone.
Hello. The armory is at your disposal.
Not more than halfway there. I can deal with that.
find a way past this gate.
Always with the damn gates.
What we need are explosives. But I used mine up on the way here.
If only we knew some sort of tiny, crazy old man who enjoyed blowing things up.
Speak of the devil.
Ha ha! Did you see that border? That the whole city bowed to our thunder. Hang on. How did you get to the other side in the first place? Dwellers have their ways, my boy. Is there anyone left to kill?
There will be soon. More troops are on the way. Kalian's fleet got a fair few, but not all.
We'll hold them off. Come on, Boulder, there's more fighting to be done. Good luck in there. Hope the crown fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own.
You know, how bloodthirsty Saker is a bit concerning. Just like that, the war is over. Come on, game, load me in.
Shall we knock? No. Let's surprise him.
So, this is how it ends. The old fool and the child who ran away. You finally become the man I always wanted you to be.
He's a lot more than that, and now he's ready to take your place.
Perhaps the time has come for someone else to lead Albion.
You were never a leader, just another tyrant.
Did it ever occur to you that I may have had good reason to be?
We're not interested in your reasons.
Cower behind ignorance if you will, but my brother deserves to know the truth.
Save it for the trial, Logan. You can beg for your life then.
I don't think he'll do much begging. This music reminds me of Lord of the Rings.
All hail, the King of Albion!
And that's it. Game over. Time to move on.
There he is, the King of Albion. You've made it, just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aide. Someone who can keep you organized. Let me introduce you to...
Hobson. Hobson's the name, Your Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary honor it is to serve you. I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to experience vast wealth. That, Your Majesty, is an example of the sense of humor which will no doubt make our time together such a delight.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted. I should begin preparations for the trial.
The trial, of course. The very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in toadying, public relations, and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful king is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments.
Judge Logan, set tax policy, talk to Reaver. Consider proposal to rebuild the Barrowstone Old Quarter.
I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your brother's trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be an historic occasion, Your Majesty.
Alrighty, hang on a minute. Oh, that saw it.
I cannot tell you what joy it brings me to see you crowned king.
See, my family's safe, right? Heading out here in the mountains. I'll be sure to bring them back over once stuff has settled down a bit. Let's do some real estate. Because we need to earn more money. The repairing stuff is quite annoying, but we'll work around it.
If you could round up those loathsome gnomes that Brian unleashed, you'd really be doing the world a favor.
Why do you know about that? You guys better make me money. Oh, not for sale? Okay. Let's go and get... Let's try out... How much do these houses cost? They're a bit pricey, but you know what, we'll make it work. We want the money. The money is important. And I am the king, so why shouldn't I own every house and store around here? Get these two. I want to own everything. Hopefully I'll earn it all back quickly. See, I own you, own that, own these. Don't own these yet. Once you become king, it's the only really useful time to start getting into the real estate stuff. Before then, it's kind of a waste of time. Unless you want to just rake in that extra cash. But I am doing it because we're going to be... What the hell's this? Hang on a minute. Okay, whatever. Want to try and earn as much money as we can because we'll be funneling it all into the treasury. Should be all the houses around here. We'll leave it at that for now. There should be a book around here, actually. Hang on, let me see if I can find that real quick. Where is that book? There it is.
Many have sought the elixir of immortality, the secret wisdom of the ages, the hidden lore that the Emerald Tablet speaks of. Few have found it, and by few I mean none. And by none, I mean one. And by one, I mean me. And by me, I mean imply. Anyway, I have found the elixir. And now, everlasting youth is mine. At last, the ultimate dream is realized. To live for all eternity. In that time, I will ponder the greatest questions. Such as, do I stay my current age from now on? Or could I actually be younger forever? And if so, how would that age be chosen? And will my body still change according to diet and exercise? Or is there a sort of implied perfect health that goes along with the longevity? And what happens if I'm shot, or I fall off a cliff? Can that kill me? Am I only safe from a death by natural causes? And what about fertility? Will I be able to have children 10,000 years from now? I might actually need longer than eternity to answer these.
Would you even want... Wait a minute, hang on a minute. Who the hell do you think you are? Would you even want to have kids after 10,000 years? At that point, you just might want to sit back and relax for a while. Alright, where's the throne room again? Ah, here we are, okay. Want to go up here. Come on, game. Save and move on. Thank you.
All stand to attention for the King of Albion.
And now we're loading.
Logan, former King of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now speak.
There's not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death, children forced to work. But killing him now won't solve anything.
It is not my place to decide his fate, but his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation, and then left us to face the darkness alone.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer. Teresa, our father's
Yeah,
guide.
she never mentioned that part.
She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life. The sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country. I have spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness, together.
If this is true, if it's really coming here, we are all in grave danger.
You have the power over life and death, brother. Now choose.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Still a good guy. You get to live.
This is not the time for revenge. We need your help, Logan.
The king has made his decision. Logan's life will be spared.
I know you will never forgive me for the things I've done. You told me so once, remember?
Yep.
Of course I do.
But what matters now is that we defend our land. The castle is yours, and so is the throne. I'm glad to be rid of them.
Kinda wish we'd be given more time to, grow familiar with his character, but nope. Kinda throw that all at us, sort of twist it at us all at once.
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are king. You can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater.
Oh, here we go, cutscene.
Darkness is coming to our land. It cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands between the world we inhabit and that darkness. That is why you had to take your brother's place. The course of history demands it. If you do not succeed, everything we know will come to an end.
Always with the dramatics.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can.
Hold up, haven't we been here before, love? We get so lost in the moments, over and over again, over and over again. Hold up, haven't we been here before, love? Chasing the dreams that they sold us,